The intriguing and profoundly depressing biography of Chrisean Rock emerges as the glittering exterior of his celebrity life falls apart. This story immerses us in a world of court cases and personal hardships while painting a realistic picture of a life under the intense light of public scrutiny. Chrisean Rock, a name that used to conjure images of glitzy reality TV mishaps, has recently encountered choppy seas. Hi there, and welcome back to Rumor Spill. A startling new development has emerged. Chrisean is enmeshed in a complex web of controversy and could lose her parental rights. We are forced to consider the series of events that brought her to this dangerous point. The facets of her background disclose a turbulent past, giving her current problems more nuance and complexity. In a tale as compelling as a riveting reality show, Chrisean Rock, a single mother, fights against insurmountable circumstances. The story takes an unexpected turn that highlights her perseverance in the face of growing difficulties. With each new chapter of her life, the drama builds as she is accused of endangering children and finds herself in the middle of a well-publicized legal battle over an alleged attack on singer Tamar Braxton. Not only has this occurrence made her legal problems worse, but it has also made her a target. The consequences of that fateful night are disastrous, sending Chrisean on a soul-searching journey away from the heights of stardom. The stakes go higher with each thrilling turn, endangering her very existence in the public eye. The impending legal disputes have the potential to take away what she values most. We become engrossed in the story as it progresses, curious to learn about the forces that worked against Chrisean. James Whitman, who was involved in a brawl that resulted in physical and psychological injuries and is now being heard in court, is the subject of one especially horrific event. Chrisean's life and her future are at stake in this conflict. The lawsuit Chrisean had been fearing was ultimately served during a Los Angeles high school football game. The information presented herein portrayed a bleak picture of that evening at the Novo and implied that a straightforward miscommunication had turned tragic. As the court date approaches, it becomes clear how serious Chrisean's predicament is. The incident began as a small altercation but quickly spiraled out of control, resulting in numerous catastrophic injuries. Her reputation is at risk in this case, but there may be more serious personal repercussions as well, like losing her parental rights. Amid the confusion, Chrisean watches a spectator cry, capturing a vulnerable moment and inspiring reflection on the worsening circumstances. At first, the disagreement at her performance appeared insignificant, but it soon turned violent, hurting singer James Wright Chanel. The harm, made worse by Chrisean's combative reaction, prompted a lawsuit that described the gloomy progression from miscommunication to a full-fledged legal storm. This case highlights the seriousness of the situation as well as how quickly a tumultuous incident may completely change a person's life. The detailed story presents a clear picture of the repercussions Chrisean is currently facing, such as the possible loss of her parental rights and the destruction of her reputation. The story of Chrisean Rock is more than just a collection of regrettable incidents. It's also a warning about the dangers of acting recklessly when one is well known. Chrisean has mostly remained mute in the face of growing evidence and accusations, preferring to communicate through cryptic social media posts that allude to a more nuanced reality. Her hesitation to issue a formal statement heightens the suspense since it implies that there is more going on behind closed doors than the general public is aware of. An impending, huge judicial clash is simmering beneath the surface as anxiety rises. Because of Chrisean's notoriety and the extensive media coverage that follows her wherever she goes, this already complicated issue becomes much more convoluted. Her path, which highlights the combination of public spectacle and personal agony, has been both compelling and contentious. It began with her rise to popularity on reality TV and ended with her becoming entangled in a legal maze. Legal counsel advises preparing for legal action as we await the events of this drama's next episode, but they withhold specifics until the complaint is formally filed. In the middle of this unpredictability, Chrisean Jr.'s future is uncertain. His mother is involved in legal disputes, which makes him worry more about his future and well-being. In addition to drawing attention to the youngster caught in the crossfire, the ongoing legal dispute will likely have an impact on his future. Chrisean battles for her son's uncertain future in addition to her reputation. Chrisean Rock's narrative is a colorful tapestry of highs and lows, entwined with personal struggles, legal entanglements, and the intense spotlight. As the story progresses, it is a moving reminder of the frailty of prominent individuals whose lives, despite their outward appearances of glamour, are frequently wrought with difficulties that have an impact that extends well beyond the bright lights of celebrity. Chrisean is currently navigating the challenging terrain of popularity and motherhood when she faces a crucial time that could have major legal ramifications. There are rumors that she is now putting her parental rights in jeopardy because of her careless attitude toward these issues, which could have a negative emotional and financial impact. The main source of Chrisean's problems is a contentious lawsuit filed by Herbie Lala, which claims that Chrisean's ill-run premiere party, a glamorous affair that apparently went wrong, saw violent acts. This lawsuit takes Chrisean's concerns to a new level of severity by painting a bleak picture of a potential maternal risk that could soon arise. With these growing legal problems, Chrisean's empire seems to be under attack from every direction. Her inner struggles and the risky consequences of mismanaging celebrities are revealed by the initial threats of retaliation. This story develops as a harsh, warning account of a celebrity whose ascent to stardom sparks a swift and widely reported collapse. The lawsuits are getting bigger as more claims of assault, battery, negligence, and premises liability are made in an attempt to obtain significant damages. Chrisean's already turbulent life is made more difficult by becoming entangled in this new legal maze. Actress Rama Montab is the one making the accusations this time around, accusing Chrisean of being reckless and purposefully causing emotional anguish through violent behavior. Defendants also include Chrisean and the Zeus Network, which airs her reality TV programs. This puts Chrisean in more danger for even small mishaps, which exacerbates her legal problems. These difficulties are made worse by the fact that Blueface, her companion, is dealing with his own legal issues. These include attempted murder accusations and a startling $13 million judgment that followed a violent altercation at a Las Vegas nightclub. Chrisean's life is already unstable. These judicial storms make it much more so. She has promised to assist her family and get her legal problems resolved, but due to the intricacy of her circumstances, it will be very difficult to keep these pledges. Her family's future may depend on her ability to successfully negotiate the perilous path ahead, despite her best efforts. This is where the story takes a very moving turn. Before, Chrisean and Chrisean had no idea that Chrisean was expecting a child and were living a lavish lifestyle. Chrisean now escapes jail time, but she still faces danger because she could lose her parental rights, and there are circulating accusations that she may be to blame for her son's health problems. As Carissa Saffold, Blueface's mother, publicly accuses Chrisean of harming her infant son Chrisean Jr. irreparably, public curiosity increases. Numerous occurrences and findings raise questions regarding the little boy's health. Fans conjecture about the effects of Chrisean's prior alcohol and tobacco usage during her pregnancy, which is stoked by new photos and videos of Chrisean that cause concern for the looks and conduct of her unborn child. Chrisean addressed these claims in a recent Instagram Live session, saying she gave up her prior lifestyle to concentrate more on her role as a parent and her participation in a new sports league. Her assurances, in the meantime, are unable to allay public worries because a widely circulated video of her clumsily managing her infant in a carrier at a supermarket rekindles discussions about her suitability as a parent. Subscribe Rumor Spill for more videos.